Hello and welcome to Overcoming Trauma. I am your Christian trauma recovery strategist, Mel. I am so glad you're here. Today, I want to talk about the neuroscience of an overactivated nervous system. Have you ever wondered why your body seems to react so strongly to stress even when you know you're safe? Today, let's explore how your body's alarm system isn't a flaw, but a remarkable design. According to neuroscience, our nervous system is split between the parasympathetic and sympathetic systems. One helps us rest and think clearly, the other activates to protect us in danger. Studies show that persistent activation of the sympathetic system is linked to higher anxiety rates. For example, I remember stepping into a noisy restaurant and instantly feeling my heart race, my thoughts scatter, and my body tense up. It didn't matter that nothing was truly dangerous. I'd slip into survival mode, just like so many who've experienced trauma. Some might argue, isn't this just being overly sensitive or even irrational? But in reality, your brain is simply trained to survive after chronic chaos or neglect. It's not a sign that you're broken or crazy. Understanding this, we can begin to reframe our responses not as personal failings, but as an invitation to rediscover peace and reclaim the balance God designed within us. Why do seemingly small triggers sometimes send us spiraling even when we know we're safe? Let's dive into what actually happens in the brain after trauma. Neuroscientific research points to three areas affected by trauma: the amygdala, which controls fear, the hippocampus, which processes memories, and the prefrontal cortex, responsible for reasoning. Trauma often overactivates these regions, heightening anxiety and confusion. I've worked with clients who say, "I know this doesn't make sense, but I still feel scared." When the amygdala is overstimulated, fear floods in. When the hippocampus is overwhelmed, even a scent can trigger a vivid flashback. Decisions become paralyzing as the prefrontal cortex struggles to process. It's easy to dismiss these reactions as overreactions, but they're actually the result of how trauma reshapes the brain. The body is doing its best to protect you, not sabotage you. By recognizing these patterns, you can start to rebuild your sense of safety and gradually teach your brain how to return to calm, challenging the hold trauma has had on your nervous system. Is it really possible to regain peace after years of anxiety and panic, especially when it feels impossible to quiet your mind? Let's look at how faith and neuroscience can work together for healing. Research shows that trauma's effects can be reversed through intentional strategies like neuroplasticity, prayer, and therapeutic support. According to studies, mindfulness practices and faith-based interventions help restore balance in the brain. After 33 years of battling irrational fears, I found freedom not just through science, but through spiritual healing. Breaking off the legal rights trauma gave the enemy and inviting the Holy Spirit to restore peace. Today, I help women walk into their own breakthroughs. You might ask, but what if I've tried everything and nothing works? Healing isn't always linear, and setbacks don't mean failure. They're part of the journey to wholeness. With support and the right tools, you can reclaim the peace and clarity that God intended for you step by step, day by day. Where do you even begin when you want to heal from emotional trauma and reclaim your life? The first step is often the hardest, but also the most transformative. Studies confirm that structured programs like trauma-informed coaching and workshops help break cycles of anxiety and fear. Evidence shows that identifying root causes and replacing harmful beliefs can significantly reduce symptoms. That's why I created my Redeem program. In our sessions, we walk through the first three letters: reveal the roots, exchange the lies for truth, and disarm the enemy. These steps have changed not only my life, but the lives of countless women I've worked with. Skeptics may wonder, isn't coaching just another temporary fix? But when combined with spiritual principles and neuroscience, this approach brings lasting change, not just surface-level relief. If you're ready to step into the new year with courage, healing, and renewed purpose, now is your chance. Take that first step toward peace and watch what unfolds.